Hello guys, my name is Julia and I'm from Ukraine and welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I want to talk with you about spirituality. It's kind of like very common word, but as I feel during my consultations, literally realized that people do not understand what does this mean. And usually we think that if the person is religious, if the person, I don't know, does some ritual or believes in God or something like this is spirituality. Or is a person wearing different stones, doing some, I don't know, meditation, person who does who attends different retreats on the islands and somewhere else. So for a lot of us, it looks like spirituality, like the person is spiritual, so this person does different stuff. But the thing is that spirituality is a bit about different thing. You can be religious, you can do a lot of different things in your life, but spiritual person, actually we are all spiritual beings. We are spirits and we live in a body. And when we follow what our spirit is guiding us, like which direction, when we feel our real self, because our spirit, who we are, like our authentic self, always knows the best way, always knows the best solution, decision, the best plan to do, to work, like everything on the spiritual level, on our level for our spirit is already like clear. But we here live in the world in a body, having a lot of different things going on in our head, in our lives. So we kind of like stop being so in tune to what we need from the inside. So we more analytical, we live more how society dictates us, or we follow the dreams or like plan on life the way our parents see it, or the way different people who surround us like say that this is a real thing, you have to follow this and that, you have to go to be a lawyer, it's really cool, or if you will be a doctor you will never be like poor, or you're so beautiful, should be a model, you know, like those kind of different stuff going on, which we kind of follow in our youth because we think what is around us like it's a real thing, but the real thing is always inside, and we have to really like listen to what is going on inside. And the key to understanding what is going on inside is to feel our feelings towards something, like if we like something or don't like. It's like a key. If we really like something, like for example we like how people, I don't know, dance, or you love some country for some reason, you like specifically those colors, those cultures, those food, something about this is in your spirit. It's just like you are aligning with this and you feel good because you feel yourself, you feel this authenticity. And there are a lot of people on this planet who lives without being religious, who does not really like believe in anything like gods or any mystical stuff, but they are more spiritual than lots of people who does rituals and believe in everything. Because spiritual person is a person who feels life, who feels what's inside, what goes from the inside, from inspiration, from inside of us. And this is what is spirituality, when you're literally listening to your feelings and you follow your purpose. You're literally like following your dreams and you're living the way you feel is right, and everything goes like I really know a lot of successful people who does not waste their time on analyzing why it can happen or cannot happen, why it will, like, you know, really successful people are those who listening what is inspiring for them, like they just, I want this and I will do it. But people can say from outside, like, how can you do it? It's just so crazy. It's like, I would never do it, because you think too much. This person just listens to the gut feeling, to this heart feeling. I believe it's like all of this from here, from the inside. You listen to this, and you're like, oh my God, yes, I want to do it. It feels good because it feels right, because this is the moment when you align with your authenticity. And this is spirituality. This is the real thing about being spiritual, listening to your inner voice. But how to get to this point? First, spiritual practices. This is like, why is it called like this? Because you practice being spiritual. So you sit, meditate, you calm down your voices. There are different techniques to meditation. I'm not going to talk about this right now, but meditation clears your talkative scene in your head, and it gives you, like the Vipassana, maybe you heard, like it's the technique while you meditate, you're learning to feel inside feelings, which are very, 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 very small. But when you do it like regularly, you learn your body, like your whole being learns to not be in the head, but to be everywhere here. And the intuition becomes so sharp. I know people who meditate for years, day by day, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. Like the vibe from the person, the self-love, the self-acceptance, those like peacefulness, harmony, and the intuition of the person is everything is so sharp. You really like feel this vibe of this person. And this is only meditation. You can do yoga, you can do breathing exercises, you can do different, I forgot these words, different spiritual practices. You are doing those things because your energy starts to flow in your body, and you start to feel yourself more, and everything becomes more clear for you. And you just, by the help of spiritual practices, you kind of open different spiritual centers in your heart, like different chakras, like energy centers, and your energy flows easier. And then you feel yourself, you become more inspired, you kind of do sports, you start to do arts, or to be interested in new activities which was closed for you inside, because before doing different practices, you didn't know that what you like, actually what was like part of your purpose in this planet. And when you start to clear those energy centers, your energy flows really good, you feel yourself fully, and you literally go and do in the world, like express yourself and develop different parts of yourself in the world which you couldn't do before, because your subconscious was full of different shit sitting there, like programs that I cannot do that, this is not for me, this is, I have to have higher education for this, it's just too much, I would not achieve like this. This type of programs, like big money are only for bad guys, or like spiritual person is not rich, cannot be rich, or people who live lavish life, they are not like on the high levels, different bullshit in our subconscious, which really make our lives more complicated. And I realized, like, all the obstacles are in our heads. If we clear our mind, we start to be more open-minded, so lots of opportunities comes. You become more free and easy with yourself. You love yourself and life more and more you see how your life become more awesome, because you become more spiritual, because you listen to yourself, what is awesome for you, what is right, what is not right. You're feeling yourself. And this is when you can say that you are a spiritual person. Not when you follow millions of rules and regulations of different religions. Religions are created for us here on the planet Earth to, like, this is a kind of like different paths to understand what is God or the divinity or source, the way you see it, the way you understand it. And this is just different ways. I prefer to study different like religions just to kind of understand what all of them has in common, like how it's all, like what the similarities they have, and how, like, I like to understand all of the religions we have on the planet Earth, and they have interesting things there, but I don't think that we need to follow anybody to become spiritual. We have to follow our own path and use different tools like spiritual practices or different knowledge like ancient knowledge to guide us to kind of more to understand deeper the meaning of things which are going with us on our planet, and like to build our belief system which help us on our way on the planet Earth. But spirituality is thing which is your relationship with yourself, and this is how you can achieve everything you want in life, when you are listening to your own voice inside. And I believe it's really like important, most important thing, to become authentic self and to learn, like to know how to listen to your own self inside. Okay guys, it was interesting to talk about this thing today. Have a nice day. Bye bye.